Hey guys, this is American Strong. I'm doing a review of my airsoft gun. We usually don't do reviews of rifles that aren't real, but I figure I put this one up because I had this one for a really long time since I was younger. This is my AK-47 SU, AK-74. Sorry. The weight of this gun is about 6 to 7 pounds, somewhere in there. I don't really know exactly, but most of this gun is metal. This is metal. This is metal. This is metal. The only part that's plastic is right here, and the magazine. See, we got some BBs in there. Not safe at all. Whatever. The battery that I run through this thing is Intellect 1400 or 1400. This battery I bought separate from the battery that came with it because that one would always run out and it wasn't very reliable. So I bought this and the smart charger, and that served me very, very well. That battery lasts up to 4 hours in my experiences. The magazine capacity is 350 rounds. As you can see, it's kind of modeled after the one that's on the real AK-74, like all airsoft guns, but it's kind of cheesy plastic. So basically, it degrades your gun when you put that on it because everything else looks super sweet. Up here we have real wood on the foregrip of the rifle, the airsoft rifle, which is pretty sweet. The actual part that would rack the round on the real AK-74 is just to adjust your hop up in here. And how you get into your battery is you push this down and open that up. Your battery slides in a little hole there. And to show you guys how this battery fits in, is I'm just gonna hook it up here in a second and just put it in here. The only thing that I don't like about the battery going up in this part of the airsoft gun is it would like flop up and down in there, and if it gets rained on, then you're in trouble. Here's what it sounds like when it's being fired. I know you guys can't see it, but this will just give you a basic idea of it. Yeah, it's out of battery. But that's the basic idea of the sound of the airsoft rifle. This rifle will fire at 450 feet per second. I didn't chronograph it or whatever that's called, but that's on the box. It said 490 feet per second, and I know that it doesn't shoot that every single time. So I'd say around 450 feet per second. I've made people bleed from this gun, and it was great. And it has a very high FPS, which is awesome for fully automatic and things like that. I paid $250 for this gun off of Shorty USA about, I'd say 5 years ago probably, and I thought it was a great gun. As you can see, I did remove the orange cover on that because it looked dumb, and I spray painted black over top of it, which looks cool because it was all metal underneath, so it made the gun look like it's actually real. The stock does close down on the side here. And it's kind of inconvenient how you open it back up. There's this little black thing here that you have to flip back to open it back up. On the side of the box it says, on the side of the rifle and on the box it says AK-47 SU Kalashnikov. And this was some airsoft gun that was made in memory of this Kalashnikov, the man who invented the real AK-47, and it was made in honor of him to celebrate his birthday or anniversary of the creation of the AK-47 or something like that. The things that I don't like about this gun is what I'll get into next. The things that I don't like about it is this little thing here on the side that holds your sling. Just makes that noise all the time when you don't have a sling on and you're running, and that's bouncing all around and making that dinging noise, which sucks when you're trying to be quiet. Another thing is that when you attach any like UTG sling to it, your one side is going to attach here, and then you're going to have to go over the top to attach it to the other side, which is going to suck, and it's going to be super awkward. So usually you're going to play without the sling, at least I did. Another thing about it, another thing I didn't like is the selector switch on the side here came loose after all the years of playing and just shooting around with it outside. So that's another thing. It's like a little flimsy. So that's another thing that's not too great about it. And it's accurate. It's airsoft gun accurate. And if you play airsoft, then you know what I mean. When you pull the trigger, you're seeing where the BB goes. and so you're adjusting your aim to where the BB is going. But if you actually use the sights, it shoots down and far to the left, which isn't that great after you get into shooting real rifles, and then you want to shoot at people like you're shooting a real rifle. Not in a weird way, but like you're playing airsoft, and you kind of want to aim, but you can't really aim because it's going to go far down to the left. At least mine did, and I'm sure you can adjust the sights, but who takes time to do that on their airsoft gun? I wasn't that into it, so I didn't take the time to do that. The things that I do like about it are the high FPS. I love how it's metal and wood. I think that's awesome. What else can I say? The battery has a long battery life. It shoots powerful. It has a very high rate of fire, which is sweet. It's just a great gun to have, and looks pretty sweet too. And I would give this gun a 9 out of 10 because the stuff that I said on it are minor. And if this really bothers you that much, then you can just put electrical tape around it and it would look the same and it wouldn't make any noise. So I think it's a great gun for $250. It better be, and it's a sweet airsoft gun. So American Strong signing out.